Hare Krishna devotees, today's shloka for the day is shloka number 37 of chapter 6. Arjuna uvacha ayate shraddhayopeto yoga challita manasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim kam gatim krishna gacchati. Arjuna uvacha ayate shraddhayopeto yoga challita manasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim kam gatim krishna gacchati. Arjuna uvacha ayate shraddhayopeto yoga challita manasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim kam gatim krishna gacchati. Please recite after me. Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna Uvacha
ayate shraddhayopeto
Ayati Shraddhayopeto
yoga challita manasaha
Yoga
Yoga
Chalitamanasaha
aprapya yoga samsiddhim
Aprapya
Apya
Yoga
Yoga
Samsiddhim
kam gatim krishna gacchati.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna Uvacha
ayate shraddhayopeto
Ayati Shraddhayopeto
yoga challita manasaha
Yoga Chalita Manasaha
aprapya yoga samsiddhim
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim
kam gatim krishna gacchati.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
It is not kam, it is just kam gatim krishna gacchati.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna Uvacha
ayate shraddhayopeto
Ayati Shraddhayopeto
yoga challita manasaha
Yoga Chalita
Yoga
Manasaha
aprapya yoga samsiddhim
Aprapya Yoga
Yoga
Samsiddhim
kam gatim krishna gacchati.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Word for word meaning and translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Arjuna uvacha. Arjuna said, Ayatihi, the unsuccessful transcendentalist, Shraddhaya, with faith, Upetaha, engaged, Yogat, from the mystic link, Chalita, deviated, Manasaha, who has such a mind, Aprapya, failing to attain, Yoga Samsiddhim, the highest perfection in mysticism, calm, which, Gatim,
Gati.
destination,
Destination.
Krishna,
Krishna.
O Krishna,
O Krishna.
Gacchati,
Gachati.
achieves.
Achieve.
Translation, Arjuna said,
Arjuna said,
O Krishna,
O
O Krishna,
what is the destination
What is
what is the destination
of the unsuccessful transcendentalist
of the unsuccessful transcendentalist
who in the beginning
who
in the beginning
takes to the process of self-realization
takes to the process of self-realization
with faith,
with
with
faith,
faith,
but who later desists
but who later desists
due to worldly mindedness
worldly
due to worldly mindedness
and thus does not attain perfection
and thus does not attain perfection
in mysticism.
in
mysticism.
So we discussed yesterday how Arjuna has expressed concerns in 2 verses about the improbable nature of this Ashtanga Yoga, and how Krishna in 2 verses has reassured Arjuna and given him confidence that it indeed can be done through practice and detachment. But Arjuna still has a doubt. So this is the 8th question of Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. So Arjuna's question is, what if you undertake any of the yogic paths, but you don't achieve success, say in some time, or say even in one lifetime, or say even in multiple lifetimes? So Arjuna's question is, if you take to this path of self-realization, primarily there are 3 paths. There is Jnana Yoga, there is Dhyana Yoga, and there is Bhakti Yoga. So if any sadhak takes up to any one of these 3 processes, they do it with faith. But later, for whatever reason, they get distracted, they give it up, which means they don't attain perfection in whichever path that they were pursuing. So Arjuna's question is, what happens to them? Is all the effort that they put in on that path of yoga for nothing? Because we understand that whatever we do in this life is done, it's over. You opened your account and closed your account in this life. Then when you get your next life, you open your account there. Of course, you come with a beginning balance. Then you close your account there. Arjuna's concern is the same true of spirituality also. You keep trying and trying and trying. You keep failing and failing and failing. You never achieve success. That seems like a very discouraging thing. Why would anybody take up to spirituality if you have to start all over again in your next life? The underlying question is that it seems almost impossible to achieve success within a short period of time, let alone within one lifetime. Based on what all Krishna has said, specifically here in relation to Ashtanga Yoga. So since mind is the main obstacle in yoga, which we've been discussing from shlokas 33 to 37. So the journey to God realization begins with Shraddha, faith. But if we don't put in the necessary effort, we may not complete that journey in one lifetime. And Arjuna is worried about the fate of such sadhakas. So is one lifetime not enough? How long should one practice? What happens? Do we have to start all over again from scratch? So the question is, if we can't practice yoga perfectly, how can we achieve perfection? So this takes us back to the second chapter, where Krishna has reassured Arjuna that even a little bit of practice on the path of divinity protects one from the greatest types of fear. That shloka is the 40th shloka in chapter 2, which goes like this. Neha bikramana shosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Krishna is saying there is no loss whatsoever. If anybody takes to any one of these three spiritual paths, specifically Bhakti Yoga, even a little bit of advancement on this path can help you and protect you. Right? So Arjuna is not done with his questions. So 37, 38, 39. 3 questions back to back. This is the first question that Arjuna is asking in the series of 3 questions. Krishna is listening patiently. And to go a little ahead with the shlokas, Krishna is looking for 2 things. How is Arjuna feeling when he's asking these questions? And what's the deeper meaning behind Arjuna's questions? So in the 40th shloka, so 3 questions, 37, 38, 39. In the 40th shloka, Krishna says that anyone who is seeking the ultimate good will neither perish nor degrade, either in this life or in the next life. So in the 40th shloka, Krishna is addressing Arjuna's feeling, the feeling of despondency or the feeling of fear that what if I don't succeed in one shot? So Arjuna's feeling is addressed by Krishna in shloka 40. And in the rest of the 3 shlokas, 41, 42, 43, Krishna is addressing the substance of Arjuna's questions, which is what happens to such a person? What is the result for such a person? So for that, we will wait for the upcoming shlokas. But today's shloka is a question. The next 2 shlokas from Arjuna are also going to be questions. And then we'll have Lord Krishna's response from shlokas 40 to 43.